Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mamus Ate, a YouTuber based in Warri, Delta State, Nigeria, and also a bridal makeup artist. If this is your first time stopping on this channel, thank you. If it is not, please do well to come back to watch more videos, and let's get right into today's video. I'll be showing you how I achieved this beautiful look, soft glam look on my friend slash client. Let's get right in. I started off by cleaning her face and applying all my skincare products from my moisturizer to my primer, and then I'm using a beauty blender to just blend it properly. And then I'm going in with these two foundation from V Beauty Foundation and L'Oreal. I mixed it together, and by the way, she's a dark skin client. You see the brightness you are seeing now is because of the lights that are in front of her. So after applying my foundation, I went in with my setting spray from the Nia Beauty, and then I just blend that in. You can see how well blended it is. And when it comes to making up a dark skin client, you have to be extremely careful in choosing your foundation because most times they have reddish undertone. But you can see that from her neck to her ear and her face is all properly blended. For concealer, I'm using the Kevyn Aucoin. And when it comes to highlight on dark skin, you want to choose your concealer properly and rightly too, so you don't have any white outcast on the face or white cast on the face. So I just applied on the T-zone, on her forehead, under her eyes for a little brightness, and under her chin. And then I'm also blending with my beauty blender from the Y Glam Cosmetics. And for the nose highlights to have a more pointed and more lightening effect, I'm using the Yanga Beauty Dual brush. Yes. And when it comes to this aspect, I like to use this tiny brush because my beauty blender can't really do much. And then I just go in with my beauty blender to furthermore dab, not to press on the skin, not to fight the skin, but just blend lightly and gently. And then applying the blush. I already said it, for dark skin, it is nice and it is more friendly to use an orange blush, whether dark orange or bright orange, depending on the skin shade and depending on what the client chooses. Moving on to this PRO product from La Vida, a Nigerian brand product. And this powder, I love the coverage. You can see the shade there. Perfect for our skin tone, like perfect. See how it's just blending seamlessly into her skin. So I actually use that shade to contour the other part of her face, the forehead, the hairline. Under her chin, I just use my powder brush, and this powder brush is from Y Glam Cosmetics. Now you can see that I'm applying a warm shade of powder on top of the blush, and then I went in with my Morphe contour powder. Man, this is one of my favorites. This powder, a little go a long way. Like, see, Morphe is one brand that I'm really not so happy that they are shutting down. You know, they really, their products is over the years have been absolutely awesome. Anyway, so that's my contour powder from the Morphe, and then I'm doing my highlights to uplift the outer corner of her eyes. Yeah, we want a sexy and uplifting eyes. Uplifting the outer corner of the eyes is important. And then I'm moving on to my brows by using a brow tamer and then using my spoolie brush to just brush. And then after doing that, I like to use my beauty blender to just dab it properly to remove any excess oil on the brows, just to mattify the brows. And then I'm going in with this Wood David pencil. See, all David's brown are just absolutely lovely. And then I'm just creating my normal natural soft stroke in upward direction and moving on to my brow gel from the Ega Anesta. Now, each time I apply my brow pencil, I don't know, after a while it seems as if it's dull, so I like to go back to my brow gel to just further outline the brows, properly define it for a more well sculptured and defined brows, also depending on what a client wants. And then going back to the same concealer that I use for highlights, lining our brow bones and using my Mirac flat brush, and then blending with this blending brush from the Nuban Beauty. you want to blend that properly before moving to the next shade. And what I'm doing now is exactly the reasons why I use only one concealer to highlight my brows, because I usually go back to my contour powder and then just blend that beginning of the brows into the brows. You know what I dey talk now. Just put the small powder for the drop. So in this with this way now, I need to use two concealer. No, if they use dark concealer for beginning, because they go use another one for the end. You get as e be now. Applying this eyeshadow base from the P. Louis, and then I'm using this fluffy brush from the Vika Bell, and then the eyeshadow I used on this video is from the Zikio Cosmetics times Lydia Stanley. So what I do for eyeshadow, I basically just dab the product on the eyelid first before blending. Okay, so you dab the product first before you blend. And on this video, I actually started with one eyes before moving to the other eyes. I noticed that when shooting video, I am more comfortable shooting from the right hand side than the left hand side. So you'll be seeing more details on the right hand side than on the left hand side. And then I went in with a darker shade of eyeshadow, I think black or dark brown, to just apply that at the outer corner of the eyes, because when I was done, I didn't really like the feeling I was having, like the view. It wasn't uplifting. And then I went to the inner corner of her eyes, which is the tear dot, to just apply. This eyeshadow is from the Silver Milk. To just apply that on her lid and on her tear dot, because the eyes were looking too small, too simple, and we needed to do something a bit dramatic just as she wanted it. Okay, now when it comes to eye look, I don't just create any look on my client. I like to ask them what they want, so I get an idea of what I'm doing, so that when I'm done, it won't look like I just created a look that I want. Then when I'm done, they are complaining that they don't like the eyes, it's too bright, it's too much, it's not nude, it's too colorful. No, I don't want situations like that. So when it comes to eye look, I like to seek their opinion, to ask them what kind of eye look they want. Sometimes they go to my Instagram and just show me the eye look they want, and then some other times they just tell me they want a touch of their outfit on the eye shadow application, and then we're done. So moving on to my gel liner, and my favorite gel liner is from the Zaron Cosmetics. I love how black it is and how easily it is when you apply it. And then I also apply that on a water liner, and what she's doing right now is what we usually experience most times when making up clients. When you tell them to look at the ceiling, like their eyes should go up, no, their entire neck goes up with the eyes. Okay, so which is absolutely normal. And then I went in with my Zara mascara, and then I went in with my finishing spray to just apply that. And then I'm moving on to my lipstick. And for lipstick, I use the Mino Beauty lipstick. Initially, I said when making up a dark skin client, you have to be extremely careful with your choice of color, your choice of products, because dark skin, in as much as dark skin is my favorite type of skin to work on, it's actually very, very technical and it takes a lot. And then I'm applying this lip stain also from Mino Beauty. They're on Instagram. Please do well to check them out. They have lots of beautiful different shades of lip stain and lip gloss. And at this point, after applying this lip stain, I was very okay like this, loving it. Moving on to my glow from the Fenty Beauty in How Many Carats. So I apply that on the tear dots. Now you can see that there is a change immediately I applied this. Okay, it's very important that you pay attention to the inner corner of the eyes. And then I'm also applying my highlights on her nose, her chin. Basically, I just highlighted all the areas that lights are going to be bouncing on. Okay, and then I went in with my beauty blender from the White Glam to also just dab our entire face properly. Always remember that one of the best key to a flawless, soft, beautiful glam is blending. Blending is key. Feel free to go back to correct. And then I'm going in with this finishing spray from the Juba Cosmetics. Okay, this product has been 2 years using it and there's no regret using it. It's absolutely nice. I love the finishing. Okay, here we are. We're done with this beautiful soft glam for my client for our birthday shoot. She's If you watched this video till now, thank you. I'll see you in my next video. Until then, stay blessed, be happy, smile often. And do you know why it's dark? I reduced the light. This is how naturally dark she's looking in real life. Okay, sometimes all this light, professional light we put in front of a client or a model makes them look too light in skin. This is how natural she was in real life. She's actually a very dark skinned person. Okay, please like, share, comment down below, and bye guys.